Good morning, party people. It is now officially day 1 of self-isolation. So, all I've really done this morning is edited a video. I've managed to get that up onto YouTube as well. I've been having problems with editing and getting everything sorted. It kept saying that the files couldn't be uploaded, and it's all just been a little bit of a nightmare. So I was up until 2 AM trying to get one edited to get it finished so that I could actually get it up today, just because it is the self-isolation vlog. So I'm hoping to bring these to you daily. It's not like I've got much else to do, to be quite honest. I'm going to be stuck in the house for a while, so yeah. But I just wanted to come to you, let you know what we're sort of planning for the day, and that sort of thing really. So at this point, my main sort of aim is to finish painting the kitchen and then potentially getting the floors scrubbed in here, because when we were putting the white base coat on, we managed to get we managed to get quite a few white paint skits all over the kitchen floor, which now it means that we need to hand scrub the floor to get it all off, which is going to be, oh, I'm not even looking forward to that. I couldn't think of anything worse, to be quite honest. But no, what I want to do, get the paint finished for the day, and then once I've got the painting done, I can sort of think about getting the cleaning and things like that done in here. It's generally quite clean in here anyway. Sorry, the dog is sort of, I don't even know what he's doing, look. He's having a funny 5 minutes. Tic Tac, what are you doing? I would imagine that there is some sort of toy under the oven, which he is trying to be brave enough to get, but he isn't brave enough, even though there's no reason for him not to be. So anyway, coming back to the painting. So we have the Johnston's wall paint, which is matte, and it is in Brandy Cream. We have used quite a lot of this one already, but I do hold a spare, which is good because this is looking a little bit thin on the ground. So we're going to be focusing on this general area this morning. Sorry about the light, it'll focus again in a sec. And that is the mission, is to get all of this side sort of done. I can't be bothered to do all of it today. I hate painting as a rule, and Rob is so pants at it. Plus, with him being the one that's ill, I guess I can't really ask him. So we got plans for these black and green tiles to all be removed from in the kitchen. So they do actually go all the way around. So we're going to get them removed, and this splashback, that's also going to be removed. And once we get the new tiles, what we're going to do is where the splashback is, we're going to get the tiles to go all the way up to the ceiling in that one area. But obviously we can't be self-isolating for that, and we need to actually get out and pick the tiles. So yeah, we've got quite a few jobs that need to be done in the house. In regards to tidiness, that's going to be one of my missions this week, is to try and get the house blitzed. Now, like I say, I've got 14 days, so it's not exactly going to be too much of a hardship, but I do apologise because you guys are going to be with me through it all. Yay! Okay, so let's get some of this painting done, and I will catch up with you all in a little bit. Speak to you soon. Hi guys. Okay, so I said earlier that I was going to excuse me. I said earlier I was going to have you guys come and do some cooking with me, which is what was going to happen, but we had a very quick dinner tonight. We literally just had leftovers from last night and some sweet potato mash, so it wasn't anything spectacular or special. Excuse the pyjamas, I know they're Christmas as well, but they're comfy, and you know, being stuck in the house for 24 hours a day at the moment. There's no point in putting anything fancy on, so I don't see the point in dressing up at all. So yeah, I know I said that you guys could come and cook with me, but there was really no point other than peeling some sweet potatoes and sticking them on to boil and then giving them a bit of a smush afterwards. I didn't really do anything spectacular. I'm about to use my Nintendo Switch now to go on and play some Spyro. Rob's still upstairs on his computer. He's been editing some of his vlogs all day, and as I say, that's Clarky Gaming. I will link in the description down below his YouTube channel, so if anybody does want to go on and have a look at some of the Rust vlogs that he does, they are looking sort of quite good. He's had me helping him all afternoon, which I've got to be honest, I'm not a fan of Rust or any particular PC games that people play, but each to their own, and it keeps him quiet and out of my hair. So yeah, it could be a lot worse. So basically now this evening I am literally sitting on the sofa, as you can all see. The lighting is horrific because I've only got the lamp on in the background. So I'm gonna chill out, play a bit of Spyro myself, and then I think, to be honest, I might then call it a night and go to bed. I've got the little mucker on the floor just down here. Come here then. Come on then. Come up. Come and be an Insta dog. So yeah, I'm probably going to play with him for a little bit as well. We loves a bit of a cuddle, does me and Tic Tac. And then yeah, off to bed before another day begins tomorrow. I'm thinking about tomorrow I might do a vlog on all of the Herbalife products that I use to help me lose weight and keep me feeling healthy for the IVF. If I do, that isn't going to be a sponsored vlog. It is just my personal preferences and my choices that both Rob and I use on our day-to-day Herbalife and IVF journey. I have just got some new Tic Tac, stop throwing that. I have just got some new products that I take, some vitamins. That's to help with my immune system and to help keep me protected. So with all of this coronavirus talk, and especially with Rob being poorly at the moment, it is just to help boost my immune system and just to keep me the healthiest that I can be, really. Having severe asthma myself, I am quite high risk, and as I said to you yesterday in yesterday evening's vlog, with my job and with myself being in a government office, anybody that is high risk has now been sent home for the foreseeable future. I don't know how long that's going to be. I'm already on a 14-day self-isolation period because Rob is poorly, so potentially I could be off work and at home now for quite a long duration, which for me is going to be a little bit of a killer, but anything to keep myself and my family happy and healthy, really. At the end of the day, my priorities are keeping myself and my family healthy, and not only that, other people in the community that are going to be vulnerable and that are going to be more susceptible to getting an illness such as this. You know, we've got Tic Tac, give it to me then if you want me to play. We have in our family quite a few health issues. For example, my brother, as I've explained to you before, he has got brain damage. But not only that, he is a type 1 diabetic. So for him, he is on 6 injections a day now, I believe. And his bloods are very up and down a lot of the time, which means that he is very susceptible to low immune system. He is always getting ill. Anything that people can just pick up, my brother will get, and he will pick it up very quickly. Once he has then picked up these illnesses, it tends for him to lead to him being in hospital and potentially very, very poorly. A bit like the last time, He had a diabetic episode, ended up in hospital in July, came out then in December, but he has come out with brain damage. So, you know, we've got him to think about. We've got my gran who has got cancer, who is on chemotherapy treatment. My mum, she's very susceptible. She has rheumatoid arthritis and quite a few other underlying health issues. So, you know, I do want to try and protect my family and my friends, and if that means being isolated at home, if that means only being able to see them and talk to them by the phone, you know, I can always FaceTime them. I'm sure they're going to watch these vlogs at some point as well, which, you know, if they do, thumbs up and subscribe. You are my family, you have no choice. But yeah, I think everybody in this time at the moment, especially with hearing everything that's on the news and some of the rumours that are going around on Facebook, which I know isn't a reliable source, but I saw something on there by a gentleman called Jason earlier. I can't think of what his surname was, and he did a video saying that he had heard from some friends of friends and friends in Parliament that there's going to be a 15-day lockdown, which is going to be announced at 5 PM tomorrow, I believe, which will be the day that you're watching this vlog, because I am going to get this one up and loaded tomorrow now, which would be the 19th of March. So yeah, I am hoping to be quite prompt with these. I've got no excuse, I've got nothing else to do, have I? So, you know, but yeah, if there is going to be a 15-day lockdown and the whole of the country comes to a standstill, then yes, fair enough, you know. It's going to be scary, but needs must, and things are going to happen for a reason. As I say, I don't know how true this is. It is all just at this point speculation, and it is what it is. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then, you know, just be safe, people. But I don't know, just personally, I think it is better that if you've got family members or friends, or if you're just a considerate and heartwarming person, then please either think of yourself or think of other people that can't sort of fend for themselves, you know, vulnerable people, the elderly, disabled people, anybody really that you think is going to need that little bit of help or support, even homeless people, anybody. Just please, everybody, use your common sense. Stop panic buying. Just go out, enjoy life still. You know, maybe adjust some of the things that you would or wouldn't normally do. You know, I myself, yesterday I did my Tesco shop. Yesterday morning, thankfully, before we found out that Rob was ill and potentially got coronavirus, but I did my Tesco shop, and I always try to donate to the food bank trolley. You know, you never know when you may find yourself in a position where you need to go to a food bank and have that bit of support. But earlier on in the week, or should I say end of last week, that food bank trolley was full, and I was speaking to the staff and they said that it hadn't yet been emptied, and yet there wasn't one thing in there, which means that people may have been panicking, seeing that there's pasta or rice or tinned goods in those food bank bags, and they've taken that. And don't get me wrong, sorry, the light keeps going funny, my TV keeps going dim. Don't get me wrong, I know that we are all in a very big predicament at the moment, in the sense that we don't know what's going to come, but this is this is food that's being taken from people that genuinely just need that extra little bit of help. This is food that has gone in by donation from people like myself and others that want to help and are trying to do that little bit, because they know that that bit is the only bit they may be able to do that month or that week or however long. And somebody has come along and taken that from them. And it's for what? For the sense that, you know, you feel that you haven't got enough food, so you've stolen it from somebody that's a lot less fortunate. I personally don't understand that, and I take my hat off to people that are able to help and do more than what I can, because, you know, at the end of the day, it takes a very selfless person to be able to go and do things like that and help, you know, and I wish I could have and give more time to be able to do that, and maybe in the future I will be able to do that and help more, but right now for me it's not an option. Here, have this. So, you know, I just want to say, really, to be kind to one another. Think of other people, think of people that are less fortunate or that just need a little bit of help. If you're well enough to be able to be out and be in a shop, as long as you're doing things safely, maybe see if you can be one of those people that could ring an elderly friend or an elderly neighbour and go and pick up those few bits of shopping that they need. Anything really that can bring everybody together as a community and just to support one another, because that's what we all need to do. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. If you do like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe, and I will speak to you all tomorrow for day 2 of life in self-isolation. Keep smiling, guys. Thanks. Bye.